Good morning, students. This is class 8 history lesson. We are continuing with this last chapter that we have learned, chapter number 3, ruling countryside. Right? So, in this chapter, we have already covered so many chapters like the company becomes a divan and revenue for the company. We know about the Lord Clive. And the second thing is the need to improve the agriculture. What is the need to improve the agriculture that Charles Cornwallis understand? And he apply a new system that is called permanent settlement, right? And so many problems they face in that permanent settlement. So after that, people want the change. Jamidars were also frustrated and the peasants were also frustrated and they are unable to pay the high revenue, right? So here you can see this is the picture of Charles Cornwallis. Charles Cornwallis was the Governor General of India in that time in the Bengal, right? So he started the system, but after so many years, he understand that it will not successful from long years. So he changed all the system, and the other provinces also understand the problems in this system, permanent settlement. You have to remember the name of this person, right? Now, a new system comes in the society. What will be the new system in that time? So here we can see a new system is devised. By the early 19th century, many of the company officers were convinced that the system of revenue had to be changed again. How could revenue be fixed permanently at the time when the company needed more money to meet its expenses of the administration and trade? Now, because in that time Jamidars are not permanent and they are not interested at all work with the land or work with the peasants. They are not taking care of anything, but the company knows that they want money. And when the revenue is totally fixed, why Jamidars will pay them more, right? So now they want to change the system and they want to increase the taxes. So they get more money for the administration as well as the trade also, right? In the northwestern provinces of Bengal presidency, most of the area in now Uttar Pradesh, means this system works mostly in the Uttar Pradesh. An English man called Holt Mackenzie devised the new system which came into the effect of 1822. It works by 1822. Now I am showing the picture. This is Mr. Holt Mackenzie, right? This Englishman started a new system because they want the change of the permanent settlement. And in the permanent settlement, people give the permanent set the money, whatever, fixed, right? And Jamidars only pay that much money. So now they started something different. Under his directions, collectors went from the village to village, inspecting the land, measuring the field, and recording the customs and right of inform. It's right of different groups. Means in this system, they whatever the amount that is not fixed. Now they will take the money from the village to village. Means there will be no Jamidar now. There will be another post that is called collector. Collector visit to village, and each village is called mahal. So that's why the system is called Mahalwari system. They collect taxes from the village to village, means one village pay a fixed amount, and collector will go to the village, count the land or measure the land, how much land a one person has, and it is good land or rough land, whatever, right? So in that way they fix the amount, and the one collector will appointed for that, or headman we can say, he will collect the money from whole village called mahal, and after that they pay to the Englishman's, right? And who was the Englishman collector was there in that time? It was Holt Mackenzie, right? So they have to pay this money to the company. Understand now? This is called Mahalwari settlement. This is the second type of settlement that they started, right? Now the third thing, that is the Monroe system. It will also not work a lot, because people are unable to pay the money, because taxes are too much high, and sometimes if they are not having money, means crops are not growing properly, they are unable to pay, they have to take money from the landlords, and they have to pay them the whatever the amount is fixed. So in that way this system was also failed, right? Now the third thing, the Monroe system. What is the Monroe system? In the British territories in the south, there was a similar move away from the idea of permanent settlement. The new system that was divided came to be known as the Rayatwar or Rayatwari system. Read in some of areas that were taken over the company after the wars with Tipu Sultan, subsequently developed by Thomas Monroe. Means after the two system, they understand the value of the people, that nobody between the Britishers and the peasants, because they want to take money directly from the peasants. So in that way Mr. Thomas Monroe, this system was gradually expanded all over the South India. It is started in the South India. Reed and Monroe, there is two person. I am showing you the pictures. This is Mr. Reed and this is Mr. Monroe. Now you can say that these both are very clever. So they started the system, and after that they understand that we directly take taxes from the farmers. Survey before the revenue assessment was made, Monroe thought that the British should act paternal father figure, protecting the riots under the charges. Means they thought now they will work one way directly with them, so there will a connection with them like a father and son. And when they collect the taxes, they just observe the land, and after that they will collect, right? So just the name of Mr. Monroe, the system called Monroe system, and riots will be the cultivators, means farmers. In the south, farmers called riots, so that is called riot system also. Now this system also not worked properly, because the taxes are very high, so people move from one place to another place, they leave that places. All was not well. Within few years after the new system was imposed, it was clear that all was not well with them. Means all the systems are not working properly, driven by the desire of the increases the income from land. Revenue officers fixed too high a revenue demand. Peasants were unable to pay. Riots filled the countryside, and the villages became deserted in many regions. Optimist officers had imagined that the new system would transform and peasants into rich, enterprising farmers, but this did not happen. Means all the Englishmen work only for the revenue. They just want to become rich or rich or rich. So it cannot work properly, and after that it will stop. Hope you will understand these all. Thank you and have a nice day.